The wind is really starting to pick up here now in Ontario. It's about, 4 hours before Duke Dio races, and the winds are quite high. Didn't get the rain we were supposed to get, but the winds were almost as forecast. Man, it is windy. So we're going to talk about the 3-year-olds now. Just running around here for a little bit before I get back home. Figured I'd run through. I got Jason's barn done. I got the opening done. Want to get the 3-year-olds, the 2-year-olds done. I want to do a real in-depth look at the yearlings, both this week and next week, heading into the open house. For no other reason than documentation, I suppose. A lot of horses yesterday really caught my eye. One in particular kind of floored me. So, oh, great. I just got a message from Jason saying that Flamborough Downs actually canceled due to wind. I don't think I've seen anybody cancel due to wind before. Duke Dio is going to miss his start. And of course, Swan's Honey, are we ever going to get this filly raced? Jeepers. I guess she's going to have to school on Monday. Duke may as well school on Monday too. So I guess it's going to be an easy night here in Ontario. So we're going to get back. I'm going to try and do the 3-year-olds again. So, 3-year-olds. Adrenaline Rush, as I had said at the start of Jason's barn, where he's still under right now because he's in limbo. Travis having trouble getting him in the pool, so I'm going to move him from Travis's barn in London, Ontario, up to 20 minutes north of the training center to Jared Bothwell's barn. Now, I told Jared, obviously, everybody gets along with the horses a little bit differently, and also the horses going into different pools. Who knows? Who knows? I don't know what Travis's pool looks like. Is that playing a role? I have no idea. I know they run a really good operation, but I'd rather not get the horse hurt. And if they can't get him in the pool, fine. We'll try him in a different pool. So he's going up to Jared Bothwell's barn. Glary M comes back in next week. We'll get her back going. I'm a Lovely Lady comes back in next week also to get her back going. Jazzy Judy finished second, just got beat in the second division of the Delaware Sire Stakes, so she's got a first and a second heading into the $100,000 final next week. Where are we at next? Mama No. Oh no, you know what? Jumped over the new horse. Lindy, he's 3. He's a 3-year-old. LD's Patrick is a 3-year-old, and he's in our barn now. We just bought him off On Gate, off Ben by Bergeron and Tom and Elizabeth Rankin. So he has joined our barn. Mama Knows Best comes in next week. Also to Northfield to start working her way back to the races. My Jazz is racing on Tuesday. Kind of stuck for a driver on Tuesday. I don't know who Jason, Wednesday. I don't know who Jason come up with. I talked to Aaron. He said he can't be back for the second race. There's no one there. It looks like Luke might get another crack at My Jazz. No free lunch. This horse looked awesome. Awesome training on Friday. I think it was Friday I saw him go. He looked really good. So and Sue acted up. A lot of people saw what happened, right? Dragging her down from the behind the gate, which is a 6 or 7 hole, down to the 2 hole going behind the gate. She just lost her mind. And James knew it. He said to me after the race, my fault. He said I shouldn't have probably ripped her down to the 2 path. He said, because she got a tender mouth. You can't be ripping and tearing on her mouth. You just got to go easy with this filly. So, James got a little look at the lunacy behind So and Sue when everything doesn't go right. So, I had to reiterate to him afterwards, this filly, I know you think she's okay, she's fine, she's quiet. She's not. And she's not a little kid's horse. And if you get her angry, you're going to find out really quick how angry she can get. You saw her throw a little tantrum behind the gate, and then as the gate sped away, he's lucky that's all it ended up being, because I know she got angry at Wilbur Yoder in the Meadows, and it was a rodeo, that particular race. So hopefully that's one and done. For one, James doesn't take her for granted anymore, and 2, she gets back on track to behaving herself. I'm missing some 3-year-olds here. This is an old list. I don't know where the hell Ava put my 3-year-old list. Got a 2-year-old list anyway. Walk on the Moon comes back in next week also. Can't wait to see him back at it this winter. He looked good. He looked good at the Meadows. I was really happy with him. And according to this list, that's the end of the 3-year-olds. I find that hard to believe. So, I think we have 10. So let me count. I think we have 10, 11 now with LD's Patrick. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I got 9 here. Maybe I'm missing one. Eldest Patrick would definitely make up number 10. So that's where we're at right now with the 3-year-olds. I'll be back in just a minute with all the 2-year-olds. I believe this list is accurate. I'm making lots of new lists. Got to do a yearling list to get you guys a good yearling video here soon. But for now, that is the 3-year-old.